but this part's true. I heard myself blurt out. I just said, what the fuck is that? Get rid of that. And then the cab driver turns around, and I said, oh shit, I shouldn't have said anything. And the cab driver turns around, look at me, and learned how to stretch it out so the hat goes on. And he goes, oh, you don't like that? Mr. You don't like you like? Mr. I don't like you like the truthy truth? Mr. United States of no truth? Mr. What? Mr. Fuck that, if it ain't what you want to hear. Mr. United States of Cake and Eat It Too? Mr. Cake and Eat It Too University? Mr. I know what you're about. Let me ask you a question then. Mr. Wani Want States of the Wani Want Cake and Eat It Too University Pill Village? Let me ask you a question. Not even real, fake, hypothetical, imaginary. I didn't even ask you, pretend. Let's just say you seen a rabbit. You wanted to fuck that rabbit. You wanted to have your cake and eat it too, but that rabbit's ass was made of sulfur. Your dick was a firecracker, and yous could only come gasoline, and you wanted to fuck that rabbit, but you could only fuck it in the flame of a blowtorch owned by a crackhead with a trust fund. Would you fuck that rabbit? Would you stick your dick in that rabbit? Yes or no, wire in. Don't even answer if it's yes, and don't even answer more if it's no. You can't even answer. Get out. I said, man, you're fucking sick. I said, what is that? The shit that spills out of you, that sits in you. That's ubiquitous and pervasive, and yet there's no movement. It sits with you. I said, I'm not even here, so I don't have to be here. I'm gone. Fuck you. And I got out, and he pulls up. This is true, this part. He pulls up, and he goes, and then his back door was open. He goes, I'm sorry. I'm truly sorry. I'd like to give you a free ride. I see, I have a problem. Like, I say the wrong thing. I push people's underwear and I rub their buttonholes. And people don't stay in my cab more than 1 second. And my wife done moved out on me, and my son's moved out on top of my wife, but fucking her right in front of me just to piss me off. And my daughter's having an abortion in the cereal, and the dog won't let me in the house. He's just laughing with the other dogs. They look through the window, and the whole neighborhood done moved out because they hate me so much in a band called Neighborhood Hates You. And everybody, no one will stay, no one will talk to me, and I'm all alone, and I don't like who I am, I don't like how I feel. Please, let me start to change, help me. Let me give you a free ride, at least if I do a charitable event or something, I could change, and help me, let me give you a free ride, I won't say nothing. I said, you won't say anything? I won't say nothing, I am sorry, I think I'm sorry, I want to be sorry, but I know I won't say nothing. And I said, free ride? He goes, that's right, I knew it, you fag. I said, look, and he hammered the divider shut so he wouldn't open, and he spray painted and he spray painted the divider black. He goes, you won't see me nor hear me. I promise you. Just let me start to change, right now. I'll give you a free ride, please, I won't say nothing. I said, all right. You won't say anything. I said, all right, and so we're driving, it's really nice. You can see the squirrels dancing with the back of their balls, being amazed, back of their balls, and it's a very quiet ride, and then all of a sudden he goes, now let me ask you a question. I said, no, you said you weren't going to say anything, so don't say anything. This is your event. And he goes, all right, I won't say nothing. But let's just say you've seen a rabbit. I said, no, don't say anything. Keep your fucking word. How about exchanging there? Keep your fucking word. He goes, you're right, no, but let's just say you've seen a rabbit. I said, no, listen to you, man. Forget it. I'm getting out. He goes, all right, I won't say nothing, I'm sorry. But let's just say you've seen a rabbit. You see, and this rabbit's ass. I said, no, forget it. Don't ask me nothing. You're saying rabbit, and you're saying you're not going to say it, but you're saying it. This is who you are. You don't change. You're shit. And he goes, all right, I won't say nothing, but let's just say you've seen a rabbit. I said, no rabbits, no nothing. And let me just ask you questions. All right, ask me a question, but no rabbits, no animals, nothing, ever again. And he goes, all right. Let's just say you've seen a rabbit. I said, you're saying rabbit, for fucking sake. He goes, look, let me just say rabbit. That's the only word I know. I don't know no other words. I never grew up in no school. My school was inside of a rabbit. We smoked rabbits. My mother made a house out of rabbit. One wall was a whole rabbit. I smoked rabbits. I fucked rabbits. I never had nothing but rabbits. I only know that let me say the word rabbit. I don't have no thesaurus for no other word. I don't know no synonyms or antonyms, only the word rabbit. If you let me say the word rabbit, we can ask the question and then move on to the whole other experience. Let me say rabbit. I said, all right, so he goes, let's just say he's seen a rabbit. And that rabbit's ass was made of broken glass, and rusty knives, and AIDS, and pus shooting out of your grandma who survived the Holocaust coming up. And there was hammers being hammered and saws by carpenters with cancer who done give up their dreams. And they're hammering, giving up their dreams. sharks come by from polluted waters, just wheezing, and with mucus coming out of their shark nose, and their teeth are gnawing at you, and there's knives and flames from self-righteous right-wingers, flames and farts from right-wingers, and shit being hurled, right-wingers back and forth, and right-wingers hurling shit, and people talking about Tiger Woods only because they think they should. And Lance Armstrong is being mentioned in there. And Sheryl Crow's music is playing in there. And everybody's dead and zombie-like with AIDS and blood dripping out of their nose, and they got fans in their body like that. And knives are shooting around, and glass and pieces of wood and nails everywhere, and AIDS and tuberculosis. And that was the rabbit's ass.